In this video, I am going to tell you about 10 worst drinks for arthritis. Before starting, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell icon so you will not miss my upcoming videos. Let's start quickly. When you have arthritis, inflammation is the enemy. Any food known to cause inflammation is better avoided unless you want to pay for it later with a painful flare-up. But it's not just food. Your daily beverages can be a sneaky culprits behind inflammation as well. Following are the 11 beverages most likely to cause painful arthritis symptoms. Energy drinks. Energy drinks top the list because there is nothing good about them. The caffeine is at the level so extreme that it can link to seizures and heart attacks. Add in several times the amount of sugar found in sodas and you have got a drink that is not safe to consume for anyone. When it comes to arthritis, both sugar and caffeine can cause inflammation. Caffeine particularly has been found to trigger gout attacks. Energy drinks are also highly acidic, and some research indicates that highly acidic drinks can strip your bones of necessary calcium and hasten the degradation of joints. Tap water. It's really important to stay hydrated, especially with arthritis. Water helps to lubricate your joints and support basically every process in your body, but tap water, depending on where you live, can contain a whole host of chemicals that may irritate your tissues and cause inflammation. One extremely common example of the inflammatory compound found in tap water is fluoride. The level may not bother most people but can potentially trigger a flare-up in people with arthritis. Use a filtering pitcher or a bucket attachment to make sure what you are drinking is clean and clear. Tonic water and quinine. Quinine was once a popular treatment for arthritis, but the fact is that it doesn't work. There are medications similar to quinine, but they are often prescribed for conditions like malaria when the alternative is death. The amount you found in tonic water simply has no therapeutic effect when it comes to arthritis. The US Food and Drug Administration has actually stepped in to limit the legal amount of quinine that can be added to tonic water because in large doses it can cause side effects ranging from dizziness to kidney damage and bleeding problems. Regular soda. Soda could be avoided by people with arthritis for the same reasons as energy drinks. They are loaded with sugar, caffeine, and acid. Soda is pretty much guaranteed to cause inflammation. This combination of ingredients can trigger many other bodily ills as well, including weight gain. Being overweight indirectly influences your level of arthritis pain because it forces tender joints to bear more pressure than they could. Diet soda. Sorry, but switching to diet soda wouldn't make the difference. If you are trying to avoid arthritis pain, artificial sweeteners can come with their own side effects and are just as prone to causing inflammation as refined white sugar or high fructose corn syrup. Artificial sweeteners are chemical products that alter the balance of healthy gut bacteria. That means that the body struggles to metabolize glucose, and in response it releases inflammation cytokines. Normally the good bacteria in your gut can release anti-inflammatory compounds to compensate, but not if you have killed it all with fake sugar. Beer. Beer can be troublesome for several reasons because it causes the body to release chemicals called purine. When your liver breaks down the fructose, it contains purine that metabolizes into the uric acid, that the culprit behind gout. Beer also contains gluten, which is highly inflammatory in people who are sensitive to it. And we can't forget the alcohol, also extremely inflammatory in excess. Let's look a little further into the effect of alcohol. A couple of glasses of wine or a mixed drink is usually okay, but definitely skip the gin and tonic. However, if you imbibe to the point of drunkenness, you will set off a chain reaction that can result in quite a bit of joint pain. Hangovers are caused by dehydration and inflammation, two things that arthritis suffers for a major load. Fruit juices. Fruit juices is troublesome in general because it contains a lot of sugar, but none of the fiber that you get by eating the whole fruit. Fiber slows absorption of sugar and can keep your body sugar level steady. The problem of people with arthritis is that juice often contains fructose. As fructose is digested, it creates those purines that later increase the level of uric acid in your body, Good sufferers especially could avoid fruit juice for that reason. One exception is tart cherry juice, which actually has anti-inflammatory compounds that can reduce arthritis pain. Coffee. Coffee is a drink with points on both the pro and the con side. On one side, it contains antioxidant polyphenols, which greatly reduce inflammation and minimize free radical damage to your cells. On the other hand, it contains caffeine, is pretty acidic, and is typically doctored with a lot of sugar and cream. Experiment with the coffee to see if it helps or hurts your condition. In moderation, it could be quite beneficial, but in excess, especially with sugar and cream, the antioxidant benefits of the coffee may be wiped out. Milk and other dairy products. Some people with arthritis may find that a type of protein in milk and dairy products called casein can trigger inflammation. Some types of arthritis may actually force the body to develop antibodies to casein on the mistaken assumption that is a harmful foreign substance. Those antibodies can spark inflammation which will trouble already tender joints. Fermented dairy products contain less casein and therefore may be more tolerable. That is an area that calls experimentation, as you may find that dairy doesn't bother your arthritis at all. Tomato juice. Tomatoes have been categorized as bad for people with arthritis. The reason is that they contain solanine, an inflammatory substance. Solanine is indeed toxic in large amounts, but what you'll find in a tomato is generally harmless. No scientific connection has actually been found between solanine and arthritis flare-ups. However, commercial tomato juices are positively loaded with salt. It's best to limit your sodium intake if you have arthritis, especially if you are taking certain medication. Corticosteroids are commonly used to treat rheumatoid arthritis, and they can cause greater retention of sodium. While this is other best advice about the drinks that is best to avoid with arthritis, in the end you know your body best. Take some time to experiment with these beverages one by one to determine which ones are triggers for you. A food journal can be very helpful to record the results. In the meantime, plenty of fresh filtered water will help keep your joints lubricated. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more. This is all for now. If you have any questions, you can write in the comment section below. If you have any other ways, would love to read them, mention them in the comment section. Thanks for watching.